Hi guys, welcome back. If you're watching this part of the video, you're probably watching the replay, so you can go ahead and fast forward. I am Hot Mess Express, straight out of the shower, haven't unpacked. Yeah, this is what we're working with right now. I also have on biker shorts. I am super, super comfy, and the palette that I want to use today I can't find. So, yeah, this is what we're working with, and I didn't take it to Charleston with me. I really have no earthly idea where this palette is. It might be in that drawer. We'll have to get up and go get it. So, hey Karen, welcome guys. Make sure you say hello when you hop on. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, all of that good stuff. Hey Meg. And make sure you guys share. That is just so, so helpful. Y'all, literally, it's like, y'all, it's just the easiest way that you can help me is by sharing. Sharing is caring unless you have corona. All right. Hey, Taylor, or the flu, or a cold, or you're just sick in general. All right. So, and I'm craving, you guys, I am craving Starbucks. So I was going to go get coffee, and I'm going in with brightening serum really quick. Coffee and, hey, Heather, and Bojangles earlier today. And I was like, you know what? I'll just get Bojangles. I'll be good. Let me tell you something. I want Starbucks. I want it so bad. So I'm going to do makeup, and then I'm going to go to Starbucks. And then I'm going to come back and hopefully do hair. I'm planning on doing a hair tutorial for you guys using the new Le Duo. I'm super, super excited about that. So I have to be somewhere at 7, so I'm hoping that I can get it all done before 6. All right. Let me get this shared to a couple places, and we will get started. So, hey Alana, hey Lisa from Sweden. Oh my gosh, I have friends that live in Sweden. I went to college with them. I love Sweden. I was supposed to study over there, but that was a long story. All right, you know what? I don't even know. We're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. All right, let me grab this palette really quick. At least I'm hoping it's in here. Yep. Oh gosh, that drawer is so heavy. I feel like the bottom's gonna fall out of it. All right. Hey Jasmine, welcome friends. Welcome, welcome. All right, y'all. I have not unpacked from Charleston. I am still completely packed. It's terrible. And if you know me, I unpack as soon as I get home. But recently, you guys, I've just been in a funk. I've been in a funk, and oh gosh, and I'm gonna bask in it until I'm ready to be out of my funk. So, hey guys, make sure y'all hit the share button when y'all hop on. Y'all know the drill. All right, so we went in already with our brightening serum. Y'all know I live and breathe by this stuff. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it works instantly and over time. So good. And then we prepped our skin with the Hold Setting Spray, and now we're gonna go in with the mattifying face primer. Now, if you guys did not know, foundation is on sale this month, so you can get foundation, primer, and a face brush for only 90 bucks. Super, super, super good deal. I can talk if I don't cover my mouth. And up to 26% savings. So it's a really, really good deal. I love it. So I am massaging this primer all over my face. I do have oily skin, so I am going in with the mattifying primer. It is my favorite. Exactly, Rachel. Exactly. I love to travel, you guys. I'm so ready to get on an airplane. Like, I was on 3 airplanes in 4 weeks this spring before Corona hit, and I am like beyond ready to just get on a plane and go. Thank you, Lisa. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I don't care where the plane takes me as long as it's got water and warm temperatures, okay? It can be Florida. It can be Mexico. It can be the Bahamas. It can be Puerto Rico. It can be Greece. It can be, where else has cool beaches? One of my Swedish friends goes all the time, and I can see it in my head. Anyways, I can't remember it. Anyways, I need airplanes. Desperately need airplanes. Okay, we're gonna go in with, I was gonna use liquid foundation, but now I'm down between the stick and the spray. So what do you guys think? Stick or spray foundation for tonight? You guys choose. Hey, I'm Charlie. Welcome, friends. Welcome, welcome. We are gonna do a super bold dramatic eyeshadow look because I'm feeling dramatic, hence the caption of this video. And it also looks super hazy and like crappy outside. So Heather says spray. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. All right, so spray. Heather says spray. Sarah says stick. Hey, Sarah. Sarah says stick. What else? Any other votes? There's like 30-something people in here, so y'all can vote away. Julie says spray. I gotta take out brushes too, you guys. Lord, I just want Starbucks. I just want Starbucks and a massage. I want Starbucks and a massage. Yep, that is it. I have officially just come to terms with the fact that I am a full-blown city girl. And that's fine, you know. I was raised on a golf course for the majority of my life, and then I was raised in the woods, and I prefer the golf course life because the golf course was 2 minutes from a McDonald's and a Harris Teeter and everything. We had this conversation this weekend when I was in Charleston with my family. They're like, could you ever live here? And I'm like, no. We were outside of Charleston. I was like, no, absolutely not. Where I live now, I have a Starbucks half a mile from me, and the Dunkin' is 3/4 of a mile from me. And there's a grocery store. My teeth are white. Yo, that teeth whitener is working. Holy moly. Okay. Anyways, I don't even know where I got off. I am, girl. How are you? Hey, Heather. All right, spray foundation for the win. Let me pull out all these brushes, and let me move my laptop because I always spray foundation on it. All right. Y'all know spray foundation is one of our, well, I think it is our best-selling foundation. It was Liquid Touch for the longest time, and now the convenience and the ease of the spray foundation is just, it's just the best. So I have not tanned. I feel so pale, you guys. So I'm going to go in with the spray in the shade Satin. And I'm going to also use the flat top kabuki brush. So remember, in this month's Kudos, you get, maybe, if I can find it, a primer of your choice, a face brush of your choice, and a foundation of your choice for only 90 bucks. So it's a super, super good deal. Got a red spot we got to cover. It's probably a blemish coming up, you know, living my best life. So what we're going to do is shake this really good. It sounds like spray paint, but you guys, it gives the best coverage. And this is the only foundation that I have used in my like 10 years in the beauty industry, which is not much compared to a lot of people, but that is truly good for all skin types, not just oily, not just dry, not just mature, not just young. Literally all skin types can use this foundation. So we're gonna go in with this one, and I'm gonna spray it directly on this brush. It's my favorite way. And I don't even press that little button, or whatever that thing's called, down all the way. I just, oh, that looks kind of light. Oh man, maybe I should have gone in with cashmere. Well, we'll make it work. All right, anyways, so it is truly just, it is a magical foundation. Look at the coverage, like instant coverage just from that those couple little sprays. So, so good. So what I'm going to do is do half of my face first so you guys can see. This is a little light. I feel pale. Maybe I'm not as pale as I feel. Yep. Hey neighbor, what you doing, bro? Out there walking your husky. So usually when I'm in this room, I do the blinds like halfway open so that people can't really see in here. Well, they're wide open because I got home from vacation, and when I woke up this morning, I opened them all the way, and yeah, he's probably like, what's that girl doing talking to herself? But it's fine, it's fine. All right, so this is the spray foundation in the shade Satin. It is a little light for me, but it's fine. But I have not even touched it to my eye. So look at the difference in like my redness. I didn't, Lisa, and everything. Just gone. Completely gone. So good. Look at that covering my eye. Like, yes, ma'am. Yes, freaking ma'am. All right, so what I'm going to do is just cover the rest of my nose right there. Make sure we're good and blended out everywhere. And then I'll spray a little bit for the other side of my face. But is that not insane, you guys? Insane coverage. Insane coverage. And it's so lightweight. For you to get the coverage that this gives you with the weightlessness, is that even a word? Of it is just mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I love it so much. Love it so, so much. So, like I said, this is great for all skin types, but I do prefer the mattifying primer with everything. I am oily, and I really believe, I'm just going to do a little tiny bit more just in my little cheeks right there, kind of redness popping through. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, the mattifying primer. That is truly what has allowed me to wear all of the foundations without any issues. Hey, Jessica, which I absolutely love. And I have a headache, you guys. This will be I didn't have one yesterday, but I had one Saturday. And what happens is every time it gets cloudy or it's going to storm, I get headaches. So it's great. I'm not only hormonal, I am extremely hormonal, but Michaela, I'm about to honk. You know what? You'll hear. That's my best friend. She did it to me earlier too. She texted me, she was like, come out onto the front, or come out onto your porch. I was like, oh God. We're like, she's the real MVP. She drives in my house a lot. A lot. All right. Okay, next, we are gonna use the stick foundation in the shade Velour to conceal. You guys know this is my all-time favorite way to conceal. I prefer this, it gives me coverage. However, we have a brand new concealer launching on October 1st that I am over the moon excited about because it has anti-aging properties in it and I get my hands on it tomorrow. So I'm very excited to order it tomorrow. So really excited about that. But until then, I'm gonna hold to my tried and true, which is going to be the stick foundation. And I like the ease of applying this. It is also a hydrating formula. Oh crap, I didn't plug in my phone. I'll have to take a look. It's also a very hydrating formula, so you're going to get a great under eye coverage without being cakey underneath your eye, which is great because some concealers can be pretty drying and I'm not a fan of those. I like things to give my under eye a little bit of hydration, even though I am oily, because that skin right there, you guys, sometimes it just gets dry on me, like right here for some reason, and I need the extra hydration right there. Plus that skin is so thin, and I think sometimes a drying concealer can just be too heavy. So I like this as concealer, and once again, I'm using the same brush to blend out. So what I would recommend is grabbing the spray foundation for your base face with the Kudos, grabbing this brush and the primer that fits your skin, and then adding on the stick foundation as concealer to get free shipping. Alicia, it's the stick foundation in the shade. All of this makeup is Younique. For those of you who are new or just hopping on, all this makeup is Younique. It is the Younique stick foundation in the shade Velour. So my foundation today was satin, which is a little light. I definitely thought I was pale, but apparently I'm not as pale as I thought I was. And we gonna have to bronze up, but it's okay. It's okay. Yes, it is the stick foundation in the shade Velour, and you can shop all of these makeup products in the description of this video. It says shop makeup and you can click there. If you need to be color matched for anything, all I need is a recent picture of yourself sent to my direct messages, and then I will get you color matched, and I will actually send you a custom link directly to you with your color matches and everything. So that you don't even have to like get on the website and try to navigate it. Not that it's difficult, but it just kind of saves you a couple steps. So if you need to be color matched, shoot me a message with a recent picture. And then if you are just hopping on, make sure you hit that share button, you guys. It is so, so helpful. So please, please do that. All right, now we're going in with the Behold Translucent. Could I hold it any more awkward? The Behold Translucent Setting Powder. This is, once again, a tried or true. This is what's going to make your makeup so flawless and airbrushed, and I am applying it with a damp sponge. This is a Real Techniques beauty sponge. It is linked on my Like to Know It, and the link to my Like to Know It is actually in the description of this video as well. So if you don't follow me on Like to Know It, definitely make sure you do. I have just decided, not just decided, I've been working on a bunch of new content to post on there for you guys, and so I started today on the new stuff. So y'all can hop over to Like to Know It and check it out. Super exciting stuff over there. All right, so I'm just pressing this in. You are welcome. Everywhere where I put that concealer or the stick foundation as concealer, and I'm just pressing that in. Now the damp sponge is going to help melt the powder into your foundation and your concealer to really set it, and it's going to keep it from looking cakey, which is, you know, what we all ultimately want anyways. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the pressed powder foundation in the shade Satin. So all the foundations are on sale, and I use 3 of them every single time I do my makeup, whether it's to do my base face, whether it's to conceal, or to set my face. I always use the pressed powder to set my face. There is no pressed powder better than this one. Mark my words, and if you don't believe me, okay, if you don't believe me, order the pressed powder foundation And you've got a love it guarantee. You've got 14 days to try it. And if after those 14 days you absolutely hate it and there is absolutely no reason on God's green earth that you think you can keep it, you can send it back for a full refund. But I guarantee it's going to be the best pressed powder you've ever used. Because I've used a whole lot of pressed powders. And this one is, I mean, this one's the best. It is the best. All right. Move that out of the way. Now let's bronze up my skin. I do have the old bronzer, but you guys, I'm going to have to order Twill here soon because I just hit pan on this. So if you guys are looking for a bronzer, you're going to want to grab the pressed powder in the shade Twill. And I can add that onto your shopping list or whatever we need to do to make sure you get it. So I'm going to bronze my cheeks and my hairline up at my forehead and just slightly do my jawline. And then with whatever's left, I'm going to pop this on my nose. I love bronzy skin, you guys. It makes me so happy. So happy. All right, and now we're going to go in with blush, water break. And we're going to use the shade Supple, okay? It's going to be this beautiful, well-loved, kind of like a peachy, orangey, corally shade. And I love it so much on all skin tones. I think it's absolutely flattering. It is so beautiful. Oh, I love it so much. Hey, Eric, how are you? And then we're going to blend it all out. Just like this. This is a Real Techniques, what is this called? Duo Fiber Face Brush. And I have a lot of my brushes linked on Like to Know It for you guys too. So I hope my phone doesn't die. I should have gotten up and gotten the charger, but that's okay. I miss when you used to use the little brush to really contour your cheeks. This one right here. I love this brush. Yeah, I can carve out my cheeks. Let's do it. Y'all know I used to, and I still do. It's just a rare occasion that I haven't contoured in so long, but I use the Milani bronzer in the shade 02 Sunkiss. It's the Silky Matte Bronzer. It's a drugstore bronzer. I have it linked on my Like to Know It. I'll link it again if I need to. But, whew, I'm telling you. And if I'm not mistaken, this brush, when I linked it on my Like to Know It, these two brushes actually come together in a set. So that is on my Like to Know It, which is also linked in the description of this video. Okay, let's do this eyeshadow look, shall we? Where'd I put the palette that I lost? There it is. All right. Palette 6 is now available for individual sale. This was the biggest question that was asked last month. And I truly did not know that they were going to bring it out for individual sale this month, but they did. So you can grab this individually. It's $49. It was only available in the Kudos last month. So this is huge, 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 huge. All right, let's grab a concoction of brushes. I just want to go smoky. I want to go dark and vampy. And I thought about doing the tape trick, and I did my makeup first, or my face makeup first. So here we go. Here we go, here we go. What we're going to do first is we are going to grab the Deluxe brush, which is a must-have brush. This is a Younique brush. It's just a flat shader brush. It's so, so good. And we're going to take the shade Calm, this one right here, and we're going to make sure that we are good and set and ready to receive dark color. This is what's going to allow us to blend out our darker shades way easier, which who doesn't want that? So this is between the concealer and setting it, and then setting it with a light shadow. You have a great, just flawless canvas to apply pigment. All right, what we're gonna do now, I wore liquid shadows all weekend. Actually, I just wore one liquid shadow all weekend. I wore Overt all weekend, which is just the matte brown. So good. So I need some drama in my life tonight. So I'm going to go in with the fluffy crease brush, and we're going to take the shade right here, which is called Enthralled. This one right here. And I'm going to pop this in the outer corner for starters, and just very lightly kind of start building up that color. Eczema, what you doing up there, bro? I'm telling y'all, my eczema is on a whole nother playing field right now, okay? Whole nother playing field. I've got little spots on my arms. I'm like, looked at my mom and I'm like, I'm so annoyed. I usually don't get them on my arms, but I guess the older you get, your body changes and everything changes, and then you're like, bleh. This is what almost 30 is like, people. All right, so back and forth. windshield wiper motions and circular motions to make sure that the color is diffused and blended. So beautiful. I love this color, you guys. It is such a great mid-tone brown, and it's so beautiful on its own. So you really could wear this by itself. You could wear it like we're gonna wear it. There's really a bunch of different ways that we can actually wear this. This is Enthralled, Kenzie, the lighter brown in palette 6. Palette 6. And make sure when y'all hop on, y'all hit that share button. It helps so, so much. I'm gonna need this Advil to do its job. Probably didn't help I have my hair on top of my head either, but that's okay. All right, so we're just blending back and forth. Just gonna be a super dramatic eye look, which, you know, they're my faves. They are my faves. But it's gonna be an easy dramatic eye look, so it's not gonna be something that's like super difficult to create or for you guys to grab this palette and then when you get it, try to do this look. It's gonna be super easy. So I would recommend if you grab this palette to grab this brush. It is so, so wonderful and so versatile. You can use it so many different ways. And we're still just using that same shade. I'm just working a little bit at a time to kind of build it up to where I want it. And then what I'm gonna do is go in with the blending brush and just soften those edges. There's no pigment on this brush. All right, now what we're gonna do, is that the right brush? Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm shaking, you guys. Is go in with the, what is this? The crease brush. And we're gonna grab Audacious, which is this dark brown. This is the most beautiful brown in the entire world. We do have a pressed eyeshadow that is dark brown, but it has been out of stock for a hot minute. And this has been my go-to. I mean, dear Jesus, help us all. Look at how beautiful that is. Like, hi. So beautiful. And then I'm gonna pop it on this side too. And notice I'm just doing small circular motions still, okay? At first I kind of swipe the color where I want it, but I'm doing small circular motions, okay? Just like so to kind of get it diffused and where I want it. I always get a little too crazy on this side, but it's okay. We're gonna blend it out. We're gonna blend it all out. Just like so. Look at how pretty. This is seriously the most beautiful brown ever. All right, we're gonna take the fluffy crease brush and we're gonna pick up that lighter brown, Enthralled, and we're going to buff out the darker brown. And this is for the sole purpose of blending. I like adding that darker shade or that lighter shade in as well because it really helps soften and diffuse and it blends out those harsh lines way easier. Oh, so beautiful. You can't beat a good, smoky, dramatic eye look with all browns. Like, you can't. You can't. And notice I'm kind of focusing there, but I'm still working toward that inner corner because you want to diffuse and you want everything to be blended. And I still am screwing around with that stupid eczema right there. So if it looks patchy on that side, that is why. It won't go away. And I'm like, all right, girl, you do your thing. I'll live through it. Lived with eczema this long, ain't gonna stop me now. Okay. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. All right, so this is the point where you can either decide to leave it an all matte eyeshadow look or you can go shimmer, whatever you prefer. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do all matte or if I want to do shimmer. So you guys vote if we should do an all matte look or if we should do shimmer. And while y'all vote, I'm going to dust out my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with a MAC 212 and grab Audacious, that darker brown right there. And this is a flat definer brush. And I'm going to press this into my lashes. And I'm gonna take this all the way to the inner corner. I want the drama. I'm here for the drama. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. of wonders if I gave myself a headache now. I mean, I know it's the weather partially too, but I added a new fragrance in my house and it might just be a little too strong. I might have to just open the windows and doors. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is grab this little shader brush. This I have linked on my Like to Know It as well, or a similar one, and grab that lighter brown and dust that on that lower lash line pretty generously. Like, oh, y'all. It is so dang beautiful. Like, geez. Oh, it's so good. A poor red spot on my nose. She just decided to peek on through, didn't she? That's okay, I'll own it. I will own it. All right, shimmer is the winner. So, did not mean to rhyme either. We're gonna go in with the Behold Setting Spray and my cream shadow brush. This is also on the website, tap off the excess. And we're gonna go in with the shade Lofty, which is this one right here. I love Lofty, okay? I like all the shimmers in this palette, but Lofty has like a sweet, sweet spot in my soul. I love the formula of this. I love the way that it applies when it's wet or dry. Wet is obviously my favorite. It's so beautiful. It definitely has that very bridal look to it, which I love dearly. So, so pretty. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right, just spritz that, tap it off. And the reason I tap my brush off is because I don't want it to go into the pigment, into that shadow super wet, and then the whole pan gets kind of messed up. I just truly want it to be wet for what it naturally picks up. I don't want to saturate the pan of the shadow. So dang pretty. And like I said, this is everything from palette 6. So you guys can grab this. The palette's only 49 bucks, you guys. Only $49. So good. So worth it. And they'll last you forever because they are so pigmented. They are truly gonna last forever. I love this eyeshadow palette so much. And it's kind of cool because, I mean, when you look at it, you see pinks, right? It's the first thing you see, but you can totally create a very pretty bronzy eye look with this palette too, which I think is just fantastic. So I'm gonna let that kind of set for a second before I blend, and we're gonna go in with the pencil liner in the shade Perfect and pop that on our waterlines. Who needs a mirror anymore? I probably should use a mirror before I stab. Yep, there I go. Oh, yes. So good. So good. All right, what I'm also going to do is grab this shader brush, and y'all have seen me use this before, and I just like to kind of soften out any edges with no additional product on this brush. You can see it kind of picks up a little bit from what's down there, but it's truly just meant for blending. I love this brush. It is a no-namer from Morphe. If you want something similar, the deluxe brush would be almost identical to it. So, hey Jess. All right, what we're gonna do now is go in with some eyeliner. We're gonna go in with a liquid liner and a mirror, and it's still hazy and dark outside. And I don't live in California, so I don't know why it is. So, we're gonna go in with liner. Just like this. Look, y'all, I just screwed it up. So I'm gonna do a wing now because clearly that was meant to be tonight. And okay, there's one wing. And my sugar is kind of low. So if I'm shaky, that's why. But it's no one's fault but my own because all I've eaten today is Bojangles. So there's one wing. So beautiful. So good. Look at all this. Having short hair is so much fun. Just push it back up in there. All right, just gonna kind of draw that, but is that not so pretty? Oh, so beautiful. I love this eyeshadow, you guys. I love it so much, so much, so much. All right, let's do this side. And I know it's hard for me to film my left eye the way that I have to be so complicated and look, so if I ever don't get on camera with this eye, sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. All right. And it's hard too because I'm trying to facial, but I'm also blind as a bat, so there's that. Makes things really just difficult all around. So if y'all ever think I'm fantastic at wing liner, that's totally not the case. I'm gonna let this liner set for a second, then I'm gonna do the rest of that wing. Okay, let that kind of get upside down. Yay, I'm so excited, Caroline. That's so exciting. Okay. Why is this being rolled? Probably because I've worn it out. You know what? Seriously. Every single day, you guys. Same car. Same car. Every single day. What I did notice just now is when I pulled that hair out of my liner, it got onto my eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to store this liner upside down for a minute because it's just kind of acting a little dry on me. Let's just soften that. It's just going to have to be there because my hair was in it. All right, I'll fix that in a minute. Once that liner, I traveled, you guys, and I always store my eyeliners pin side down so that the formula stays in the pen. But since I was traveling, it's been on its side for a while. So we'll go back and fix that one in a minute. But what I am going to do is do brows. Y'all know how much I love these brow pencils, you guys. For $19, you can literally have brows so, so good. So I just do the underneath portion, brush downward. And I just follow like the natural shape. And if you don't have a natural shape, let me show y'all a trick, okay? So from literally like the outside portion of your nose, you can see I'm kind of blowing mine out. That's where it starts. See that right there? You're gonna go right through the middle of your pupil, and that's where your arch is gonna be. And then you're gonna follow the lower portion of your eyeball, and that's where your tail is gonna be. That is how you determine. So what you can do is if you wanna mark it, you just go here, draw a little line. Go across the middle of your eyeball, draw a little arch right there, and then go across this way and draw a little line, and then you want to connect those dots. Super, super easy way to do your brows if you just don't have shape naturally. All right. Let's do this janky side that I messed up my eyeliner on. Can you see right there? Yep, drew good old little hair stuck in my lashes. Didn't pay attention to. But that's okay. It's okay. And I love how long these pencils last, you guys. A little goes a pretty long way, and I always bundle them. You can get like 2 for 32, 2 for 35, something like that. So you save a couple of dollars when you do bundle them, which is how I always buy mine. I do think it's literally the best brow pencil on the planet. For sure. For sure. So dang good. So good. Hey, Kristen. So we're just blending it all out. Now, one brow always looks better than the other one, and it's usually this one, which is funny because this is the side that I take pictures on. This is like my good side. But you know what? It can't be good in every picture. You know, every brow can't be perfect. I'm trying to make it a little larger up here. No. You guys, I'm a literal lunatic. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just a great big ball of fun. All right, let's go back in with that liner. It's kind of sat for a minute, and that's all it really takes for you to just go in and be able to get that tip good and damp for that wing. Trying to mess with it here. There we go. God, I'd love to be able to see. I wonder what it's like to have clear vision. That would solve a lot of my problems. Okay, let's go ahead and dust off any excess. I don't think you can. I'm gonna tap my nose just because I'm already struggling with my little red dot right there. I don't think you can beat a good smoky eye. I just don't. It makes me so happy. So happy. All right, let's highlight really quickly. We're gonna go in with, let me move all of this junk out of the way. We're gonna go in with Opaline first, which is this beautiful like bronzy highlight. I love it so much. And I've told you guys this before, and I'll remind you again, if you are super fair, this highlight will make you look muddy. So if you really just are dying to have this, use it as an eyeshadow. And you could probably mix it in with a highlighter, but it is pretty deep in tone. And then what I'm gonna do is go in with Pearly and pop that right on top. And Pearly's gonna be the one that everybody needs in their life. I mean, everybody. Everybody. Like Backstreet Boys. This wing is just a little different than that one, but you know what? We're gonna leave it. It's just gonna have to be that way. All right. Even those of us who do this for a living still can't get liner perfect. Okay. Let me see. Let's spray our face. Oh my gosh, 10% battery. Lord have mercy. All right. She running out. All right. Want to make sure my liner had time to dry and I didn't make a mess of it, because there have been times where I spray my spray too fast and my liner makes a mess. Give me 2 seconds. Let me grab my phone charger. Oh, really quick. I will tell you one thing. My house smells so dang good. I love Scentsy so much. Are you long-sighted? I don't have no, oh, I can't charge my phone because the way it's in this stupid tripod. Hold, please. We're gonna make this work. Y'all just might sit a little lower for a hot minute. Okay. All right, that should be working. Who knows if it really is. It is. Okay, cool. All right, so you're a little lower. Maybe this is where you should have been the whole time. All right. Let's go in with mascara. What we're going to do is we're going to go with the Twisted, but we're not going to prime or anything just because, I can't get over it. Just because we're putting on falsies. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to waste product because we're going to be dramatic tonight, people. Dramatic. All right, we're going in with the micro wand. This is the wand that's going to house a lot of the product. So we want to make sure we use this one. Now, if you prefer the larger wand and the larger wand only, you can do that. If you prefer the baby wand and the baby wand only, you can also do that. I got makeup all in my hair. It's totally up to you. And that's another reason I really like this mascara, is just because it truly gives you so many options. I'm like, okay, I'm here for it. I'm starving. I was gonna make myself some tomatoes and mozzarella, but I don't know if I'll have time, which is fine. I can eat where I'm going. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm going because I'm really excited about where I'm going, and I'll share it when I get there. I'm like real excited about it. I've never been. It's like long overdue because people travel from out of town to go to this place, and I live here, and I seem to not. Long story. All right, we're gonna go in on this side. I forgot to do my lowers on that side. I love this mascara, you guys. It is fan-freaking-tastic. It is so good. So I am gonna do a hair tutorial after this. I'm hoping if I have time, if I have 24, might not, probably will, I don't know. we getting close. We getting close. I gotta leave here no later than 6:15, so I think we'll have time. So there is the small wand, and y'all can see my lashes above that thick liner, which is like impressive, without primer because we're going in with falsies. Hey, Annabelle. I'm not telling where I'm going. Not yet. Hey, Paula. I will announce it when y'all see pictures. So, I mean, look at the freaking, like, man, it's so good. And I'm still going to go with falsies just because I'm really wanting some drama. But, I love it. This mascara is so good. Like I said, it's infused with biotin and keratin. So it does actually maintain healthy lashes and help grow your lashes all at the same dang time that you are wearing mascara, which, y'all, who does not want that? It's such a good mascara. I don't know how it's still in stock. They must have just really, really prepared because it's so good. There's no fibers in it, so if y'all don't like the fiber-infused mascara, this is going to be the bomb for you. I love it so, I mean, I also really just like a smoky eye look. That could be it. Oh, you know what we did not do is we did not highlight my brow bone. And I think what I'm going to do is grab OG highlight in the shade Benevolent, which is, I don't believe it's back in stock, so don't hate me for it. But that's what I'm really feeling up here tonight. Yes, she pretty. She pretty, she pretty. I am here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, enough of that, Sydney. Literally living my own little world over here. It's fantastic, and you know what? I love it. I love it. All right, all them brushes away. I sprayed my face. We did lashes. We need to do lips. We need to do fake lashes. We got to do hair, all in less than 45 minutes. Dear Jesus, help us all. Okay, I was gonna do A12s. And I think I'm still going to. I kind of wanted to do chiffons, but I don't really have time to trim lashes because I do have reservations. So let's not risk it for the biscuit and let's just make a mess. Let's go in with A12s. A12s are already cut. All of my favorite lashes are linked. Oh man, I almost really messed up. All of my favorite lashes are linked on my Like to Know It for you guys. I will share where I'm going in a little bit, so be on the lookout. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Instagram always sees it first. Like, I know everybody's like, Snap saw it first. Well, I deleted my Snapchat because people are gross, and I did not like what I got in Snapchat. So, I deleted Snapchat. So, my phrase is Instagram saw it first. So, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. It's Sydney Danielle 33 all together, and I will post it. It'll always post there. Also, I have a new like daily trend situation for you guys, and I meant to post it before I got on here, and honestly I looked at the clock and I was like, holy guacamole, it is too late for me to sit down and do this. So I might have to do it in the car on the way to where I am going. But there you go, Sydney, pull out lashes. You act like you've never done this before. Anyways, be on the lookout on my Instagram stories for that. I will try to post them on my Facebook stories as well. But everything on my Instagram stories automatically uploads to my business page stories. So let me see. That explains why you never opened my Snapchat from like, yeah, I know. Well, so I deleted Snapchat like on a whim. I was like, done with this, done with this, done with this. And I get a text from my best friend, Michaela, and she's like, B, why didn't you open my Snapchat? I was like, Michaela, I deleted Snapchat. She was like, well, that makes sense because I've been sending you Snapchats and you have not been opening them. And I didn't even tell her, and I had not had it for like a couple months now. So, yeah, you know. I mean, I guess I still have it. Like, if I wanted to, I could download it. I don't know. I deleted it. I mean, I might get it like a, thanks, Paula. I might get a like random, you know, wild hair to re-download Snapchat. But I don't know. I mean, some of the filters were great. Some of the filters were fantastic, but Instagram has definitely stepped up their game when it comes to all the fun filters. So I feel like I don't need Snapchat. I mean, the only thing I was really using it for was the filters anyways. So yeah, I don't know. All right, we're going in with lash number 1. These are, like I said, these are 812s. These are from Amazon. These are my longer lashes that I prefer, but they're also not as thick. So they actually give a very flirty look, but they're not super thick, which I love. I mean, I like, because what happens is when you have a very pretty and bold, dramatic eye look, how many adjectives can I use? You can still see it through these lashes. The lashes don't really take over, which I love. I love, I love, I love. So we're just gonna pop that on. And these have been worn a couple of times, which is why they're kind of giving me a hard time on these corners, and that's okay. That's just part of wearing lashes. But I love these. They are also tapered, so they're gonna be thicker on the outer corner than they are on the inner, and especially with like this cat eye winged liner, there's just so much, oh, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. Hey, Lindsay, what am I wearing tonight? I have no earthly idea. Not this. I literally walked into the closet and I was like, oh, that's cute. And I put it on. So, I love when you pair. I wear heels all the time. I prefer heels. They make your legs look skinnier. They make you taller. So I love heels. And I will wear some sort of heel. I just don't know what I'm gonna wear. And the lighting's just so bad now with it being so hazy outside that I don't even know that I could get a good outfit of the day picture, but I'm sure I'll get somewhere I'm going. So one of my, I'm peeling the glue off this lash, so sorry if it takes a minute. One of my blogger friends, they traveled and they were at a bar and they were doing a bunch of like bar hopping and food trying and local drink tasting and things like that. And a manager came up to her and like snapped at her and told her to stop taking pictures. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll take them down, blah, blah. She was like, well, we just don't like people taking pictures in here because people steal our ideas. Like, she got a flight of beer. Nobody can read your recipe through a picture. I don't know. Anyways, the manager apparently apologized, but I was like, seriously? Like, she did it for the gram. And if anything, it's free advertising. And she tagged the business when she complained about it. So really bad move on them. All right. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock. I'm going to go in with Successful Splash Liquid Lipstick and Soar Lip Liner from MAC. Also, Subtle Liquid Lipstick is back in stock, you guys. Y'all know that's my OG ride or die when it comes to a nude lip. And maybe I should do that. No, I kind of want to be more dramatic. Or maybe I do want that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should we do Successful or Subtle? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna really start getting back into my groove of unpacking when I say I'm gonna unpack. Successful or Subtle Splash Liquid Lipstick. Either way, we're doing the same liner. So y'all know Successful is gonna be more of that like fall, this one, and this is Subtle. It's gonna be more nude. All right, let's pop this little baby on. Little baby, little baby. Oh my gosh, these lashes have my heart. Okay, y'all, I'm in rare form tonight, and I have not had a sip of alcohol. Which, funny story, and I have not shared this with anybody, but like my close family and friends. The past 2 times I have drank, and when I mean drank, I mean like max 6 beers. I have woken up the next morning so sick. The last time it was only 3 beers and I woke up so sick. So I don't know if I'm starting to develop allergies to certain beers. I'm not gluten sensitive. I've actually been tested for that. I wish I was. It'd give me a good excuse for all these problems, but it's made me sick. So I'm like, water is my best friend. And it's not like I'm going out and getting drunk, so don't think that. But yeah, the first time I had like 6 beers, and the second time I had like 3. And I was so sick the next morning. Felt totally fine when I went to bed. I ate, drank water, everything, you know, normally, and I woke up so sick. So I don't know what it is. All right, let's go in with liner. We're going in with the shade Soar. This is from MAC. It is linked on my Like to Know It. Settle for the win. Settle for the win. All right. Now, I will say, I do like a good MAC lip liner. I think MAC lip liners are great, but they're not too creamy, but they're more creamy than Younique's, and I preferred Younique's because they were a little drier. They weren't dry, but compared to this, they are drier, and I like the way that they performed better. But we don't have a good nude, so. Okay, and we have Prudent, but Prudent's just a little too peachy right now for me. So I'm going to go in with, this is, y'all, brand spanking new. Look at that. Brand spanking new, Subtle, dear Jesus. Oh my gosh. Girl, yes. Girl, yes. Okay. And remember, this is back in stock. This is like the best nude that we have. I have something in my eye. Also, you guys, it's in my eye. If y'all had ever used these, they are so velvety, so plush. They do not dry down completely. They do dry matte, and when they transfer, they just barely transfer. So you, I don't know what is in there, but it is not making me happy. So you'll notice it like on your cup or on your straw, but you will not notice any pigment missing from your lips. It is truly a great, great plush formula. I love it dearly. So, so beautiful. And this color does lighten the look a little bit. If we would have gone in with Successful, it would have been a little bit of a heavier look. So I think this is just so, so pretty. So I'm going to hop off of here, and I am probably going to hop back on in like 2 minutes max to do this hair. So we are going to be using the La Volume. Kayla Hasty, if you are on here still, we're going to be, not the La Volume, the La Duo. We're going to be using the La Duo. So I'm going to hop off here. I will take pictures, but I will see you guys here shortly.